FagEnd buying lifts Sensex 270 points, Nifty settles at 25,522. Realty stocks shine Sensex today after a lackluster session for most of the day. Indian equity benchmarks the BSE Sensex and NSE Nifty 50 recovered in the final hour to end higher on Tuesday, July 8. The rebound came amid cautious optimism, as investors weighed the impact of U.S. President Donald Trump's new tariff announcement targeting several countries. Attention now turns to the anticipated India-US trade deal, which investors hope will shield Indian exports from steep tariff hikes. The Sensex gained 270.01 points, or 0.32, to settle at 83,712.5, while the Nifty 50 rose 61.2 points, or 0.24, to close at 25,522.50. However, broader market indices underperformed the benchmarks. The Nifty Mid-Cap 100 slipped 0.17, while the Nifty Small-Cap 100 declined 0.29, reflecting subdued sentiment in the mid and small-cap segments. Trump announces tariffs on 14 countries on Monday night. President Trump revealed blanket tariff rates on exports from 14 nations. These are in addition to existing sector-specific duties and are scheduled to take effect from August 1. Exports from Japan, South Korea, Malaysia, Kazakhstan, and Tunisia will be subject to 25 tariffs. Indonesia will face 32, Bangladesh 35, and Cambodia and Thailand will be hit with 36 tariffs each. Laos and Myanmar are set to face the steepest duties, with 40 tariffs on their exports to the U.S. Beyond the Asia-Pacific region, South Africa and Bosnia will also be impacted, with 30 tariffs on their goods. In letters posted to Truth Social, Trump stated that the U.S. may consider adjusting the new tariff levels depending on our relationship with your country. He also warned that goods transshipped to evade higher tariffs will be taxed at the higher applicable rate. Following the tariff announcement by Trump, the Dow Jones Industrial Average tumbled 0.94% overnight, the S&P 500 fell 0.79%, and the Nasdaq Composite lost 0.92%. U.S. stock futures were also trading lower in Asian hours, with Dow futures down by 0.15%, and S&P 500 by 0.05%. Markets in the Asia-Pacific region were trading higher after a mixed open. Japan's Nikkei 225 benchmark added 0.21%, South Korea's Kospi index increased by 1.13%, Australia's SPAS 200 benchmark gained 0.21% ahead of the Reserve Bank of Australia's interest rate decision, and Hong Kong's Hang Seng rose 0.17%. Swipe left for next video. Gold prices ended flat after an initial dip of over 1, pressured by a strong US dollar. However, safe haven demand amid the tariff uncertainty helped prices recover. Spot gold was down just 0.1 at $3,332.62 an ounce. U.S. gold futures settled marginally changed at $3,342.8. Oil prices, despite OPEC agreeing to boost production more than expected for August, rebounded sharply. Brent crude fell to $67.22 during intraday trade but eventually closed up 1.87 at $69.58. US WTI crude climbed 1.39 to settle at $67.93, recovering from a low of $65.40. Latest blogs.